Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. Ile-Ife women have come out to stand for Queen Naomi. They are, fighting against, palace politics, are working against Queen Naomi's reinstatement and insisting that she must be reinstated no matter how they want to turn anything, no matter what they want to twist, how they want to twist it, that she must be reinstated, that this their drama has got to come to an end, that they are tired of this politics in the palace with these elders, that the elders are not there. They are not supposed to choose a wife for the Oni of Ife. It's Oni of Ife's prerogative to be with whoever he wants to be with. They are doing, we no go gree, we no go gree, Queen Naomi must be reinstated, and that is what they are saying. They said a powerful storm is rising within the ancient walls of the Ife kingdom, and it is not coming from throne or the elders. This time it is coming from the women, the royal daughters, priestesses, community mothers, and market leaders of Ile-Ife. They have watched in silence for too long. They have observed the politics, the jealousy, the resistance that has been thrown against Queen Naomi's divine return to her rightful place by the side of the Oni of Ife. And now they are saying enough is enough. These women are rising, not just with word, but with action, rituals, and protests. Their message is clear. Queen Naomi must be reinstated fully. No more delay. Yes, no more delay. Okay, they are tired. Okay, no resistance and no more manipulation. That it is enough, and enough is enough. For many months, these women have watched Queen Naomi move quietly through a storm of opposition. They watched as she left the palace with dignity, stood alone for years, and yet never once publicly disrespected the Oni or the royal institution. They observed how she raised her son, remained spiritually connected, and continued to pray for the same palace that turned it back on her. When her spiritual restoration process began, the women of Ife celebrated silently, believing that her peaceful return will reunite the kingdom once again. But what they have seen instead is an ugly display of power struggle, silent sabotage, and deliberate effort to delay her full reinstatement. These women are no ordinary citizens. Many of them are daughters of chiefs, wives of priests, and custodians of sacred traditions. They know the palace system deeply. They know the story, the secret, and the silent games played by those who wish to keep Queen Naomi permanently out. And now they are saying no more secret, no more politics, no more delay. She must be reinstated. Della writes, I want to use this opportunity to give a warm shout out, a Monday hug, a warm hug to our channel members. Our channel members, may God bless all of you, okay? Mommy Abe, the mommy Titilayo Oluwayeye, Mommy Tony Oza, Mommy Joyce Andubweze, Mommy Kende Adeniyi, Mommy Busy B, Mommy Elizabeth Ogunrede, Mommy Taiwo Ali Balogun, Mommy Tony Bell, Mommy Oyeyemi Fasakina. I love you guys. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for always being there. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your for everything that you have done. Oh, I appreciate you from the depth of my heart. May God bless you. Thank you so much. Okay. Now, they say the uprising began as a quiet movement with women gathering to pray and consult the Ifa. But after the recent Udua traditional court ruling, which confirmed that Queen Naomi's enemies would be summoned before the shrine for interfering with her spiritual path, something shifted. The women realized that if spiritual justice had spoken, then the community also had a responsibility to stand on the side of the truth. They began holding meetings in different parts of Ife, especially near the market square, the ancient shrines, and even in front of the outer palace gate. At first, it was just a few dozen, but within, a day, hundreds of women joined. Like today, they said this evening, so many women have joined, elderly women in white, young maidens in sacred wrappers, mothers with their babies, all chanting, all praying, all demanding one thing: restore Naomi fully. One of their chants is, especially powerful. They say, Obin Rin to J or more Orisha, okay? I don't know how to call that. Oh. A woman chosen by the gods cannot be kept outside. That line alone is enough to explain their position. These women believe that Queen Naomi was not just chosen by the Oni, but by the gods themselves. And if the gods have begun her restoration, no human council or palace policy can block it, okay? Inside the palace, this uprising has created serious unrest. The guards are confused, the chiefs are panicking. Some of the other wives are afraid because the women are not calling for violence, they are calling for spiritual order. That kind of protest is more dangerous because it cannot be shut down with force. It is rooted in tradition and it carries the energy of ancestors and the gods. In fact, some shrine mothers have already joined the protest, bringing out sacred items that are only used during powerful ritual of cleansing and correction. This means the women are not just making noise, they are invoking spiritual backup. They are preparing to cleanse the palace of jealousy, gossip, and sabotage, and their target is not individuals, but the system itself that allows Queen Naomi's humiliation in the first place. What shocked many is the boldness of these women. One of them publicly declared that if Queen Naomi is not fully reinstated before the next full moon ritual, they will organize a sacred sit-in at the palace gate and none of the daily rituals will proceed. That is a very serious threat because without the presence of these traditional women, certain rites cannot be performed. No king, no elder, no priest can bypass their rule. That's how powerful they are. We do understand that in every society, women are very, very powerful. It's just that the women are not rising up yet because when they do, things definitely shift. They say there are also whispered that these women have gained the quiet support of some elders, queen from surrounding Yoruba kingdom. It is said that two royal mothers from Ikiti and Oyo have sent symbolic gifts in support of Queen Naomi and have instructed their own women not to attend any ceremony in Ile-Ife until Queen Naomi is honored properly. That kind of alliance is rare and it shows that this is no longer a local issue. The eyes of their kingdoms are now watching. Now, even more surprising is the quiet approval from some within the Gise ruling house. While they have been careful not to speak publicly, the women, some insiders confirmed that a few respected women elders have, acknowledged the role these women are playing and believe it may be necessary to force a final decision. The delay, the manipulation, the disrespect toward Queen Naomi has lasted long enough and it must no longer continue. The more unstable the palace becomes if Queen Naomi doesn't return back to her rightful place. And that is what these women are saying. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.